Hi, I'm Joanne Murcho, a museum educator at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, and this is a close-looking exercise in your My Museum kit. In this video, we will be exploring Trois noirs sur un rouge, which is French for Three Blacks Over Red, by Alexander Calder. Calder was an American artist, but he named many of his artworks in French. Why do you think he did that? Well, he had a great love for France, which he got from his mother. As an adult, he lived in France for part of the year and had a home and art studio there. Before we begin talking about this artwork, let's take a moment to let your eyes wander all over the piece. Look carefully from top to bottom and side to side, paying close attention to all of the details you see, such as the colors the artist is using and shapes you may recognize in this sculpture. Please pause the video to give yourself a few moments to look. Alexander Calder was born into an artistic family. Both his grandfather and father were sculptors, while his mother was a painter. Calder was very good at math, so he decided to go to college and study mechanical engineering. While taking on many jobs and traveling the world on a ship working as an engineer, Calder was very moved by the beauty of nature, such as ocean views, sunrises, the moon and stars, and mountain ranges. After working on the ship, he quickly decided to move to New York City and study art, where he met many famous artists, such as Thomas Hart Benton. Calder was very creative and made many forms of art, but his most imaginative artworks were his mobiles. When you hear the word mobile, what comes to mind? Exactly, something that moves. Calder made many different kinds of mobiles of different sizes. Some hang from the ceiling and some sit on the ground. At Crystal Bridges Museum, you can see both kinds of Calder's mobiles. Many of you may have seen a baby crib with a toy hanging from it with interconnected pieces and figures dangling from the ends. That's also called a mobile. If you move one hanging piece, then the other pieces will move too. So let's take a good look at Calder's mobile. Do you notice that some of the geometric figures are oddly shaped? What colors are these figures? And how are they connected? We can see that this mobile is not hanging. It's standing on the ground. Do you think if we could move one shape, would the other pieces move as well? And if so, we probably agree that all the pieces are interconnected with each other. If this artwork were outside and a wind gust were to hit it, what do you think would happen? Do you think this sculpture would fall over, or would it rock back and forth until it balanced itself out? It probably would not fall over, because this sculpture is a good example of something that is balanced. In science, balance is the ability to hold something upright and steady without falling down. For example, have you ever tried to stand on one foot? What happened? Did you put your arms out to balance yourself to make sure you didn't fall? And can you name other ways in which balance is used? It's easy to see Calder was very influenced by nature and the sciences such as physics and the study of the cosmos. Cosmos is another way of referring to the stars and planets, and it comes from a Greek word that describes a neat and joined together universe. Physics explains gravity and the way things move. Calder was fascinated by all things that make up the universe and the laws of physics. How might this sculpture remind you of the universe? And what are some things that make up the universe? And what do you think holds those things together? Thank you for watching. Now, please feel free to go to the art making video that is related to Trois noirs sur un rouge, or in English, Three Blacks Over Red, by Alexander Calder. Remember to keep in mind what you have learned here so that you can have fun making some interesting and wonderful art.